topic of the day, we have Michael Abimboye. He is the online editor of the New Telegraph. Thank you for joining us
Thanks for having me,
on the program. I'm joined us by Google Plus Hangout. We have Shaun Olukade, who joins us from Osogbo, the Osun State capital. Thank you for joining us on the program.
Thank you.
And we also have Muawiya Yusuf, who joins us from Mina, the Niger State capital. Thank you as well for joining us on the program.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Michael, let me just get you to get this conversation started. I mean, one thing that we all are going to agree is that, I mean, the killings have been senseless, so to speak. But,
Definitely.
you know, how do we make sense of everything that is going on?
Well, it's pretty difficult situation we are. Like the killings are uncalled for. We shouldn't be having this right now. But the only solution I think we have the president to change the security chiefs, and of course we should speak to ourselves too. Like the people stealing the cows, we also find a way of should stop that. And also the Fulani, the herdsmen killing should also stop killing. And of course the security operatives should find a way of getting the arms away from the clients, because that's the only solution to just, if the herdsmen still have arms, they will definitely keep attacking communities in remote areas which are far from the police stations, and the army battalion. So, if for us now, it's more of a, we need to come. The community leaders need to come out. The two factions, that's the farmers, the herdsmen, even the religious organization, come to a table, sit down, talk. Okay, what's the way out? How can we? If it's ranching, let's go ranching, and let's put a ban on what's it called? It's a ban on roaming of cows around the street. There's a video of cows on at National Assembly this week, and I think these things are bad. These are this is not the way to where animals are in the Western world and all other countries. So why should our case be different?
I'll get back to you in terms of being different, but Shaun, let me just get your own perspective. He says, things have been done differently, in different parts of the world. But what approach do you think we should be taking in terms of trying to curb these prices here in Nigeria?
Thank you. I think the solution lies with the government, because in the past few administrations, the government have continued to show unconcern for this very grave animosity that's been going on in the country. My opinion would be that the government should have the stakeholders, the people who are concerned, the members of the community, and the farmers as well. And the both of them have to sit down and have a talk and share their grievances, and we'll take it from there. And then we'll take care of the shortcomings and complaints and concerns by both parties. I think that's how I feel it should be taken care of.
All right, well, let me just come to you, Muawiya. So one thing is that has been said. I mean, from Michael as well as Shaun, is the fact that they're saying government hasn't done so much in trying to curb these, happenings. Do you agree?
Easy for us to blame everything on the government. Of course, the government should be blamed to some extent, but in the last 2 years in Plateau, for example, peace has been achieved. When the governor came, he was able to put some things in place, and they achieved peace. For the last 2 years now, it's been peaceful. So what went wrong? The problem is the media with its sensationalization. You understand? When things happen and you don't report in a way that it depicts the real uh, tragedy that is going on, then if there is no justice in the reported, then there will always be problem, because you don't expect people to have their means of livelihood destroyed, and you expect them to just sit around. You understand? Nobody is saying taking lives is proper, but at the end of the day, when the media sensationalize the real issue, then there will always bound to be a problem. The
So
government
can you,
can
can
only
you
do so much.
can you tell me one or two instances where the media sensationalize some of this happenings?
Yes, the community and the people will have to be at peace with one another before the government can come in, because the government can't be there 247 to monitor what they are doing. For example, it's been 2 years now and they were living in peace. So what actually went wrong? We need to know what is going on, what is going wrong. And you should know that there are third forces that are coming in to capitalize on these situations for their own selfish reasons. So the government can only do so much. We, the people, also need to come together and help the government in masking those that are behind this. If we remember what happened in Benue, a lot of people were blaming it on herdsmen, and at the end of the day, when the people were arrested, they were not even herdsmen, and peace has reigned ever since. So there is that thing that we don't know, and people are keeping it away from us, and the media is not helping matters. Nobody wins when everybody keep killing each other. Even innocent people that are traveling, they don't know anything. They are not from that state. They keep getting into this situation. People are getting killed for nothing. We don't value human lives in this country, and we blame government. Is it the government that is giving us weapons or giving us the senseless sense we have to go and start killing people? We
I'll,
need to rise up
I'll come back to you in a bit. Maria. Just hold on. Yeah, give me Michael. Let me just come back to you. He's saying that there's just this. He doesn't agree that the government is solely responsible, in as much as he says there is a bit of government's slacking in a bit, in a way. But I mean, do you think government is solely responsible?
No, definitely can't blame on government alone, but also we can put blame
So
on the.
speaking about the government, I mean, the president visited Jos, and he said he is urging Nigerians to pray.
But prayer cannot solve everything. If prayer can solve everything, we pray and have beautiful roads in Nigeria. So prayer cannot solve everything. We have to take actions. So the president needs to take action. The security operative needs to take action. They need to go. I think I recall the army arrested some like 103 or one something clients men in Benue, but they've not been taken to court. Nothing has been. We don't need this. So this thing, if you keep arresting people and you don't take them to court, you don't make an example of people. People will like, okay, oh, so what's what happened? What happened to the other arrested people? So the way we too can do. So I think this is what the government is doing. When you arrest people, take them to court, jail them, or if they are found guilty, jail them, and so people have to serve as lessons to others, and they won't go into such deadly acts anymore. But if you still have cases of where you arrest people and you don't put them to court, you don't know the current situation, whether they are in custody or whatever. Of course, you're giving room for people to say, well, whatever, let's keep going ahead with our killings, and which is very, very bad for me.
Well, I mean, I would have to agree with you, but let me bring back Seun. I'll look at it again. Seun, I mean, do you think the government has done enough? Because, I mean, the president is saying that we should pray. And I'm also aware that he has launched another operation, Well Stroke 2. Do you think all of these, measures will stem these killings?
First of all, I think we administration. So it's a continuous entity.
Sorry, we didn't get you there. If you could come again.
I said, first of all, we have to make sure that we understand fully that government so it's a continuous entity, meaning that first of all, these killings have been going on for quite some time. The past administrations have also failed to nip this, but worst of all is the unconcern, the lack of empathy, the lack of this particular thing so awful, and no matter how anything, this government has done absolutely nothing to take care of this situation. And like my other brother said, I think it's going to wrong. I never truly tell if it's been sensationalized, considering that there has never been any factual figures coming in terms of making statistics out of all of this. But the government has not done anything, let alone do enough. So if we continue to make excuses for the government, then this is going to continue to happen. Because the primary concern of a government is to make sure one of the primary concerns, job and functions, of a government is to ensure adequate security and protection for every citizen. And if they have failed to take care of this when it should be and it spills over, then that's going to be their responsibility. And the president is saying we need prayers. That is the highest level of incompetence.
All right, thank you there, but we'll take a quick break and we'll be back with our panel shortly. Please stay with us. 2, 3, 4, and 1. Well, thank you for staying with us. We still have our panel with us in the studio as well as on the Google Plus Hangout. Let me come back to you again, Michael. Just before we left for the break, Sharon Kadi, was talking about. Well, he landed with the president's call for people to, be prayerful, so that these killings can come to an end. But let me also come back to the security agencies because, when you talked about how they are yet to charge suspects to court. Some people are of the opinion that at times people that are even being rounded up are not even sometimes responsible for what is going on. So it's just they just pick people randomly and then parade them.
Definitely, sometimes that can happen, but I don't think in this case because I could recall that while in Benue, where the members in operation in Benue, so I think 10 soldiers were also killed in that operation. So I don't think the army would now go and handle people wrongly. But when they lost their own officer, so I don't think that's the case here. But if you've arrested some herdsmen, there's something stopping you. If you could arrest the robberies and parade them in national TV, so what's stopping you from parading the killer herdsmen arrested in Benue national TV and charging them to court? I don't think there's something stopping them.
So Mawia is accusing the media, of which she also part of. As he says, there's sometimes when the media over sensationalizes these issues, and do you agree with him?
To an extent, I agree, and to later I disagree.
So when you agree, why are you agreeing? Are there instances?
The only instance anyone can talk about right now is the last attack in Plateau, where a reporter fired a story that the Central chairman of the Militiala said that the attacks were military attacks, and they have come out to deny the story, which Premium Times, one of the platforms that published the story, offered an apology and also I think that's
which is the right thing to do.
Which is definitely the right thing. But I think some people are beginning to play political mischief with it and trying to demonize Premium Times for apologizing for spreading fake news. I think the platform has done really very well for because I was a staff with Premium Times before, so I know what it takes to get a story published. So I know a lot of checks they go through. So the only solution, if there's any case of maybe there was a call log or the evidence that we can prove here is for the reporter to get a call log from the network provider and the voice, and that would solve the issue. But until that is done, to just keep attacking Premium Times and any other media house.
Let me bring back Mawia again into this conversation. Mawia, the Senate president, who is part of this government, has called, he has called on the president to change the security chiefs. I mean, he claims they are not competent enough to safeguard this country. Do you agree with that call?
Well, honestly, coming from the Senate president, I don't agree with that at all because the executive, the problem we have in this country is everything that happens, we tend to blame it on the executive. Let's take, for example, the issue of prosecuting criminals. It's the executive's responsibility to arrest the criminals, but it's the judiciary's responsibility to speed up the processes of judgment. So likewise, the National Assembly, there are a lot of things that would have helped these situations that they are supposed to have been done, and they have been frustrating it. So I saw the tweet this morning, and it was appalling because they are the problem. To be honest with you, they are the problem. They are the one frustrating these things. They are security.
But the Senate president is not part of the judiciary. He's part of the legislature.
Yes, that is what I'm saying. The legislators also have their problem. The executive have submitted numerous bills that will help in speeding up these issues, like the corruption special anti-corruption bill that was submitted that will speed up the issue, the corruption cases. It has still been sitting in the National Assembly for how many years now? They haven't passed it. So I don't think the Senate President is in the right position to be calling people to be sacked, because he has been going through corruption cases himself, and he hasn't resigned. In the past, when issues come up against Senate President, they always resign. But a lot of issues have come up that have questioned his credibility, and he's still there. So I don't think he's in a position to tell anybody to resign.
All right. Seun, just before we go, do you agree with the call of the Senate President?
The Senate President has also called.
I don't think Seun is online, but I mean, that's what you get when you have bad internet connection in the country. But let me just get your own view. Do you agree with that call?
Definitely, I agree with it.
Why?
Because if you recall, the National Assembly, like sometimes, even last year, they had a program or a seminar where on the security situation in the country. I believe he should have used that opportunity to tell the president to ask the security chiefs to go or to resign or whatever. But not like saying by himself on TV and everything. I think it's the right thing to do. They've stayed long, and it's all right. We need fresh ideas. We need fresh guys to. I mean, if the chief of army staff can change the other commander in Maiduguri himself, I think it's enough for the president to also change the chief of the security chiefs himself. So, and we have intelligence security operatives in there, so they can bring in new guys who offer new ideas and probably win these killings.
All right, I hope that I mean, I just hope the country will do what, and because the Constitution says it is the duty of the president, you know, to protect lives and property,
yes,
you know, of all its citizens. But I mean, I'd like to say thank you to you, Muawiya Yusuf. You joined us from Niger State, precisely the capital. Thank you for joining us, as well as Seun Olukaide. You joined us from Oshogbo, the capital of Osun State. Mike, thanks as well for joining us in the studio.
Thank you very much.
Of course, always. But then we'll take a break and I'll be back with the movie videos on our YouTube channel in the past week. Please stay with us.